While acting may seem glamorous, it's not without risks. Safety on set is paramount, but sometimes, despite precautions, accidents happen. Luo Yuni, known for his frequent hospital visits due to on-set injuries, endured several incidents during filming. In 2019, while shooting And the Winner is Love, he sprained his ankle in a running scene when a crew member mishandled the wire, leading to 2 broken bones and ligament damage. Despite this, he returned to work, aggravating the injury, which recurred during intense action scenes. In another instance, during the filming of a light chaser rescue, he slipped on wet ground, sustaining a leg injury but continued working to avoid delays. Similarly, during The Light of Life, an accidental punch from a co-actor led to emergency medical treatment. Even in 2023, after hurting his left leg on the set of Follow Your Heart, Yuni persisted with his work, demonstrating his dedication despite pain and discomfort. Jia Liing is known for her commitment to performing action scenes herself. However, this dedication has led to several injuries. Once, she fell off a horse and was dragged some distance. During filming for The Palace, a harness scuffled her waist, leaving her immobilized with a spine injury. This injury continues to affect her, requiring frequent sitting breaks between takes. In Female Prime Minister, she insisted on filming a wall scaling scene and injured her waist again. Similarly, on the set of The Monkey King 3, she hurt her back, leaving a visible bone protrusion that she covered with a temporary tattoo. During the program Youth Channel, Chuyu accidentally drank paint while participating in a game with actor Xiao. They were eating spicy noodles and told they could neutralize the heat with milk. Chuyu drank what he thought was milk but realized it was paint after the first sip. Xiao, realizing the mistake, questioned why there was paint in the milk bottle. The producers edited the incident out, but viewers noticed Chuyu's absence from the show afterward. Later, it was revealed Chuyu left halfway to go to the hospital for stomach cleaning. Huang Xiaoming suffered a comminuted fracture in 2 toes on his left foot when he fell 3 meters during a fighting scene in the air while filming The Bride with White Hair. A sudden gust of wind derailed the wires off the crane and Xiaoming to crash down to the ground. He was sent immediately to the hospital for critical care. Xiaoming was fitted with steel nails, connecting the bones. Shortly after that, Huang Xiaoming's condition was aggravated when his left foot swelled up, causing him to have high fever. They even considered the option of surgery. Huang Xiaoming took about 3 months to fully recover from his injury. Chen Yi sprained his back in costume drama Stand By Me. He also filmed some parts of Immortal Samsara with a leg cast and was often seen in a wheelchair and using crutches on set. In late 2023, Chen Yi gave fans another big scare after he was papped being carted off the set of his latest wuxia series Hero Legends on a stretcher. His studio later updated everyone about his condition, saying Chen Yi's back injury was acting up during filming, so the crew took it upon themselves to arrange for him to have it checked out and treated in hospital. The main symptoms were diagnosed as a lumbar sprain and lumbar disc herniation, they reported. In Court Lady, Shu Kai faced grueling challenges during battle scenes. Wearing heavy armor weighing 18 kilograms, he endured long shooting days in all seasons, from winter cold to summer heat. The historical helmets, covering his entire head, made him sweat profusely under the hot sun, causing the material to crack and requiring constant repairs. To avoid changing soaked suits multiple times a day, he wore them continuously, leading to heat stroke and loss of appetite. Shu Kai even experienced vomiting and nearly falling off his horse. Reflecting on the ordeal, he remarked, "I really don't understand how I was able to survive at that time." Actor Jongshin, a regular on the variety show Hour In, suffered a broken upper left arm while arm wrestling with a cast member during filming. He was taken to the hospital for treatment, prompting disappointment from netizens who criticized the production team for not ensuring the safety of the cast members. Despite assurances from Xinqing's management team that he was okay, the injury left a long scar along his left arm. When asked about his injury on another variety show in May, Xinqing revealed, "I have a 20 cm steel plate in my arm." Xiao endured several injuries while filming The Untamed. Xiao suffered a heat stroke while filming a scene involving punishment and wire work under the scorching sun. Despite the challenging conditions, Xiao insisted on continuing. Additionally, during a 7-night shoot for a rain scene, his eyes became bloodshot from the long hours and were infected by the man-made rain, yet he remained dedicated to finishing the filming. He also endured a lip injury during an action scene. In the first episode of the reality show Go to Love, Fan Wong and Christopher Lee had a terrifying experience. Fan, visibly nervous, shouted, "I don't want to jump anymore," as they prepared to skydive onto a beach. Due to strong winds, they landed in the sea instead. Christopher was rescued first, but Fan and her instructor ended up submerged in the parachute. Christopher, witnessing Fan's fear, said, "I have never seen my wife so frightened before, she was scared out of her wits." Fan, shaken, recounted, "I drank a lot of sea water and almost fainted." The ordeal left her traumatized, developing a fear of the sea and boats. During the filming of The Disguiser in 2015, Wang Lijuan, who played Cheng Jinyun, Ji Yi's romantic partner, recounted an incident where she fell while shooting a scene where her character and Ji Yi's character were trying to escape. Unfortunately, she inadvertently pulled Ji Yi down with her, causing him to land on top of her and break her collarbone. Despite the injury, Wang Lijuan returned to work before her wound had fully healed, causing the steel plate inserted during surgery to become misaligned. She only managed to get it realigned after returning to Beijing. In 2016, Taiwan actor River Chen tore ligaments in his right knee after landing from a high jump while filming the reality show Race the World, produced by Jiangsu Satellite TV. He was injured after his protective harness slipped while filming a challenge that required him to be hoisted up in the air. Although the actor decided to complete the recording, X-rays taken after the program showed that it was more than just an ordinary injury, and that the actor had actually torn his ligament and failed to get the supposed treatment within 7 hours after sustaining them. He had to undergo knee surgery and was forced to cancel months of upcoming work so he could have time to recuperate. Chinese singer Jong Jie fainted during a game segment on the show Ace vs. Ace in 2018, where he had to blow a table tennis ball through a glass straw, resulting in oxygen deprivation. He fell to the ground, hitting his face against a chair and suffering bruises. Jong Jie had expressed concerns about the game's safety beforehand but continued to play to avoid disruptions. The production team apologized on Weibo, arranging a CT scan for Jong Jie and acknowledging the inability to anticipate the impact of late-night filming on his condition. The media first reported on December 14 that Liyuning had sustained an injury on set, showing images of him using a wheelchair and crutches. Concerned fans were distressed by the severity of the injury depicted in the photos. Later, Liyuning's fan station provided an explanation, revealing that he had actually been injured a few days prior, but the news was kept under wraps until it became unavoidable. Despite his serious injury, Liyuning continued to work on set, with images showing him being assisted by staff and displaying a dignified demeanor. Some photos even revealed the injured part of his foot, indicating potential ligament or fracture injuries. By far the most shocking incident was the 2019 death of Godfrey Gore on the set of Chase Me. Godfrey collapsed during filming, reportedly due to flu and exhaustion after 17 hours of work. Despite efforts to resuscitate him, he died of cardiac arrest. Fans questioned the late-night filming, criticizing the lack of medical sense. Other participants, like Li Xiaopeng and Zhu Ximing, struggled with exhaustion. Actress Song Chushi even needed heart medication. Safety concerns arose when singer Yao Mingming's harness was found unattached. William Chan described the grueling schedule, with filming often lasting until dawn. Chase Me was cancelled after Godfrey's death. Can you think of any other examples, or have thoughts on the actors I have mentioned? Let me know in the comments below.